Brian Williams, Heat TV. I'm with Coach Creon after a nail-biting 83-81 victory over the Glasgow Rocks. Coach, that was a bit of a close game towards the end?
Very close, and with a lot of games that we've played this season where we've had shots go on. I'm pretty surprised that I'm standing here being victorious and not shaking my head because Gareth Murray or somebody's hit a three-pointer on the buzzer. But all in all, an important win in our push for the playoffs. It brings us a little closer to Glasgow, as well as obviously trying to solidify that 7th spot.
So we had an early lead, 25-15 after the first quarter, and then did we lose our way, or did they start playing better? What happened?
I think you get a combination of both. They're a good team. They haven't had a full quarter of players, but the backup players have really stepped up big time for the Rocks, and they continue to do that. And then as soon as we need to make a change, sometimes it's not that easy coming off the bench and adjusting to the game. The only reason I really make changes, to be honest with you, is obviously if people are looking tired and getting a little bit sluggish. So I think a little bit of fatigue and also obviously them raising their game.
So just towards the end then, we had that 2-point lead and the Rocks had the ball for that last possession. Obviously a 3 would have won it for them. You must be pleased with the way the guys defended that last play, wouldn't let them get a shot off.
Yeah, played great defense. I was still a little bit frustrated because, in line with FIBA rules, they did commit a foul that happened while the shot clock was dead. The game clock was dead, which should have resulted in 2 shots and sideline possession. Yeah. If we get those 2 shots and sideline possession, we're not in a situation that we were in after Mike made 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But, we played great defense. We switched up where we needed to, and obviously got a little bit of a strip when Sterling threw the ball out. So great defensive possession right there.
And very much a vintage game from Mike Martin. Pretty much led the Heat in all categories, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. So you've got to be pleased with Mike's performance today.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot, Mike and myself, and it gets frustrating for him because he's played with different caliber players. He's played with E.J. Harrison at the point, Brian Dux at the point. He's played with guys like Tony Dorsey, Danny Gilbert, Keontae Hall. He's played with some really great players, and we got a good batch of young guys coming through. So anytime Mike stays in focus and he keeps on pushing the young guys and keeps communicating with them, we get the best out of Mike, and we also get the best out of the young guys. That's kind of been our Achilles heel right now. Team chemistry is not where it needs to be. So no matter how talented we are, in the tough situations, we're not going to come up trumps because we don't have that chemistry.
Okay, and then looking forward to, we've got the visit of the Durham Wildcats in 2 weeks, and we're away at Mersey Tigers this coming week. Again, I would say 2 must-win games.
Well, I think every single game now is a must-win game, and even more so against Mersey to get that the decider in the head-to-head with them. Obviously, as a coach, you kind of have a memory bank of every game that you've coached, and obviously the performance we put on when we had Mersey over here will always stick in my mind as one of the flattest that I've ever been involved with, not just with the Heat, but in basketball in general. So we know that we got to get ready for them. We know it's going to be a tough game, but we go into there with a lot of confidence, and if we can, we get those 2 wins and other results go our way, there's no saying where we'll be come the end of the season.
Excellent. Okay, thank you, Coach, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Thank you.